What lurked below? Come closer, closer than that. Lower your voice with mine, because this isn't a story you tell to impress anyone. It's one you tell when the fire pops too loud and everyone goes quiet on instinct. This happened, not as a rumor, not as folklore, a true event to people who thought they knew the dark. There were three of them: Lucas, Noah, Elias. They'd grown up together, shared shortcuts, shared scars, shared jokes that didn't need punchlines. The kind of friendship that makes you careless because nothing bad has ever happened before. That morning, they loaded their bikes and drove out with nothing on their minds but dust and speed. Late morning. Heat already pressing down, heavy and damp like a hand that didn't want to let go. They weren't stupid. They were familiar. And familiarity is how danger learns your name. They rode until their arms ached and their clothes were ruined. Mud everywhere. Engines screaming, laughter bouncing back at them from empty land. By late afternoon, they were exhausted and satisfied, the kind of tired that makes bad ideas feel earned. That's when someone said it. Let's rinse off. Just words, casual, harmless. Here's something you learn early if you grow up near wild places. Water never tells you what it's hiding. Still, memory is persuasive. They'd done this before. Walked down, cooled off, walked away. Nothing ever reached for them. So they left the road, pushed through low trees, toward the water. It should have taken time. It didn't. Within minutes, their boots were standing in dark water that wasn't supposed to be there. Not deep, just enough to swallow footprints. The ground had disappeared. The river had stepped out of its shape. They noticed. They hesitated. They kept going. At the edge, the world fell away. The bank dropped sharply into blackness. Water so dark it looked solid, like you could step on it and fall forever. Lucas slipped just a second, caught a root and pulled himself back. They laughed. That laugh? That's the sound people make right before they realize they should have listened to their fear. They made a plan. Hold the roots. Lower in. Wash off. Get out. Simple plans are dangerous. They gripped the trees and eased down. The water was colder than expected. The current pulled at their legs. Not hard. Not yet. Just enough to test them. Like something checking if the door was locked, they held on. Until Lucas didn't. No shout, no warning. One slip, one breath, one release. And the river took him. He drifted faster than felt possible. Noah and Elias didn't think. They jumped. Strong swimmers, confident. This was annoying, not frightening. That illusion lasted seconds. The current grabbed them too, harder than it looked. Lucas was already farther away than distance should allow. They swam with the flow, shouting, letting the water carry them together. They scanned the banks for something, anything to grab. Then Elias screamed, "Out! Now!" Not panic, terror. Noah didn't turn to ask why. He lunged for a tree growing straight out of the river, scraping skin as he hauled himself up. Elias followed, breath tearing, hands slipping. They turned for Lucas. He was gone. They shouted his name once, twice. Then the water beneath them moved. Not a splash, a lift. Something pale flashed under the surface. At first it looked like fabric, then a color, yellow. Lucas's jacket broke the surface, slowly, gently, like the river was offering it back. Then the rest of him rose, sideways, still, held inside a jaw so wide your brain refuses to measure it. This wasn't a lunge. It presented itself. The head rose higher than felt real, armored, scarred, ancient. Water slid off it in sheets. Its body stretched beneath the surface, impossibly long, most of it still hidden. Its eyes lifted, found them, and did not blink. Seconds dragged. The fire crackles here, right here. This wasn't an attack. It was a warning. Then the crocodile sank, taking Lucas with it. Noah and Elias didn't scream. They climbed. Hands tore, muscles shook. They scrambled higher, breathless, like height itself could erase memory. Below them, the water shifted again. It came back. Not fast, not loud. Waiting. Sometimes only eyes broke the surface. Flat, level, patient. Sometimes a ridge of armored back surface just long enough to remind them how much of it was still below. Hours crawled past. The light thinned. Rain slammed down. Thunder rattled branches. Every lightning flash revealed the same truth. Still there. Noah tried to climb higher. The branch snapped. He fell. 10 feet. Black water. The moment stretched forever. He fought, kicked, found a route by instinct alone. Elias grabbed him, dragged him back up, both of them shaking so hard their teeth clicked. Below them, the water swirled closer. Night swallowed everything. They couldn't see it anymore, but they could hear it. A slow shift, A heavy repositioning, pressure against the roots. They held on to each other, announced every movement, counted every breath. They didn't sleep. They waited. Morning light was thin and cruel. The water had risen. The tree felt smaller. The space between them and the surface had shrunk. They were cold, weak, nearly gone. Then, voices, human, calling names. Rescue came carefully. A helicopter tried, failed. The wind almost tore them loose. But it was enough. The water stirred. The watcher slid away. A boat came. Noah and Elias jumped without looking back. They lived. Lucas didn't. They never found him. Not a trace, not a shred. People say the river took him. That's comforting. But Noah and Elias know the truth. It wasn't the river. It was what waited beneath it. Some predators don't chase. They let you come to them. And once they take something, they never give it back. Now tell me again, how safe does the dark feel? The end.